Hello and welcome to the Switch Underground. My name is Danny and we are back with some Book of Unwritten Tales dose. And we need we need water. We need a few different sources of water. And to do that, we need to pick up the jug.
That's just what I need.
Oh, isn't it now? So, I'm not gonna lie, I read a little bit ahead. Got us some tips, not everything, but some bullet points of what we gotta go through to get this done. Now, I did that so that we didn't get stuck forever. I mean, we're all chilling, we're all hanging out, and this is a good part of the day for me. I got my tea, it's about 8:30, got my pajamas on. You are probably asleep already, or enjoying your workday. I hope it's going well. Let's talk to cheep-cheep here.
Hey, Cheep.
Hey, Cheep. Problem with Cheep is he doesn't really talk much. What sort of transport could get us to Seastone quickly?
Cheep. How can we both get to Seastone without me having to grow wings?
Maybe you could fly our ass, Cheep.
You've got an idea?
Oh. The bird is good for something. Where's he going? Oh god, he brought a magazine on...
A flight magazine?
Oh. Good.
You've taken out a subscription to a flight magazine?
Alright.
Yeah, alright. Page 15.
Let's read it.
Hippogriff stud Aculeus in the Blue Mountains. The best battle and hunting hippogriffs in Aventasia. A hippogriff? That could carry me. Not a bad idea, Cheep. But the Blue Mountains aren't close. And just look at the price. A pot of gold. Now where are we meant to get that from?
We gonna need some scratch, dude.
Yes, I think you're right. We'll have to think of something.
Alright. So what are the chances that we get a Harry Potter reference here? Are we gonna have to bow?
Do you think I could play the princess card and ask the stud to loan us a hippogriff? That'd cost a lot less than a pot of gold. Yeah, you're right. They'd blab to everyone. Bad idea if I want to travel incognito.
Well, let's see here.
Do you think I could play the princess card?
Oh, I read that already.
Yeah, you're... I'm really sorry about that business with the musical box, Cheep. But
Not
I
really.
had to
He
find
was
out what was wrong with me.
pretty damn
Are we
annoying.
friends again? Good.
Let's see here.
Sometimes I wish I'd kept the artifact of divine fate.
Again, I think that's
Well,
from
an
the first
object that will
game.
make every
I
wish
should
come
really
true.
look that up.
It'd be very handy right now.
The
Yes, I
back...
know, too much power for one person. That's why Archmage Alistair and I made arrangements.
The back is feeling a little better today, for sure.
Do you think I could play the princess card and ask the star?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. That one? Oh, God.
This sex that you spoke about, what is it and why should I not have it?
Whoa. Let's not be hasty.
I know that I'm an elf princess. That's exactly the reason I should have something like this. Perhaps even two. Oh, I will find out what you're trying to hide from me.
When do we get to play that mini-game?
I've got sunflower seeds. Want one?
Hook 'em up, dude.
I can imagine the whole experience has made you hungry. We will get through this together, right?
Of course we will. He's one thick birdie boy.
I'll be back soon, Cheep.
Cheep-cheep. Alright. So, the first thing we gotta do is get some water. Now, if we go up to the top here, if you remember, there's those 3 little carvings that are on the pillars. This is not where I want it to be. Son of a biscuit. And let's go down. We gotta go up into Ma and Pa's bedroom again. And we're gonna get some, if you remember, it's like moon water.
Shame that the tree's casting more and more shade over the waterfall. Before, the sunlight used to dance on it, and there were the most wonderful rainbows.
Oh, bummer. Poor guy. So the very first one we can get is the moon water, and if we remember, Mom told us about the water here in the moon well. So let's fill up the jug.
If that isn't water bathed by moonshine, then I don't know what is. The only problem is, Mother guards this water like treasure and stands directly next to it.
How can I get her to move? This is a bullet point I did not read.
Mother?
Yes, Ivadora.
That stuff in the moon well, that's water bathed by moonlight, isn't it?
It is.
Of course it is, my darling.
Could I take some of it?
It is holy water. We only use it for special occasions. What do you need it for?
A ritual.
I'd like to carry out a ritual. I need some water that has been bathed by the moonlight for it.
What
Really?
ritual?
What sort of ritual?
Of course she wants to know.
Well, it's just, really...
What do you want to use the water for?
Oh, forget it.
Oh, shit.
About the moon water. Could I have some?
What do you need it for?
Thirsty?
I'm thirsty, and I thought to myself, I've never tried moonwell water.
Well,
This could work.
keep thinking. This water is not intended for such profane use.
That didn't work at all.
About the...
What do you need?
I want to mix a potion with it. It's an important ingredient.
I need it for a potion. It's one of the most important ingredients.
Really? What sort of potion?
Ooh, we need a convincing reason.
Well, the moon waters are particularly pure and clean water. I thought that it could form the basis of a beauty potion.
It is true that this water is purported to have healing powers.
I didn't want to trouble you with this, but then I thought, if I'm meant to be looking my best for the prince, then such a potion wouldn't do any harm.
Got her.
Oh, absolutely. Do you have a vessel?
Of course I do.
May
A
the
sa-
moonwell water give you the help you need to become more beautiful, just as it has always helped me.
Oh, well, aren't you a lovely mother? Thanks, Mom. Bye-bye.
See you later, Mother.
Don't pull a face like a wilted willow, Ivo. Smile.
Oh, the willow. The poor willow. Always sad. So now, where do we put the water? I think we put it in our room in the basin. I think. Let's go back up. I think that was one of the bullet points I read. We put the water in the basin, and then we go back and check. We'll see that one of the little glyphs on the thingy is illuminated. Alright, let's put the water in. Actively putting in the water. Okay. That didn't work at all. It must be the one down... Oh, the magic pool. Right. The little fountain thingy down there. Here, I'm gonna scoot closer so that I can lean back a little bit. Now the backy poo is starting to give me some grief. Oh, I'm old, man. He's still here. Oh, the magic mirror, okay.
Right. Now water that has been bathed in moonshine. That must mean the water that's come from the moon well.
Absolutely.
It works. One of the symbols is glowing.
Perfect. So now we need some water that was made by rain. It's not exactly rain, but it'll work. Gotcha. And then we can go and put it back in.
Water from the waterfall. One could also say water that has fallen from the sky. Aha! That's got the second symbol to glow.
Genius. I'm getting messages from the beyond. Let's talk to our tree buddy here. All the flowers are so nice. Look at them, hugging it out.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
Hello.
If I happen to need a pot of gold and you happen to have one, would you be happy to lend it to me?
Give me the gold.
Or if I be the Sultan of the Three Deserts and you had juicy grapes, would you feed me?
Okay, seriously, do you have a pot of gold?
Just like you have grapes and be the Sultan.
I need a special sort of water, Arbor. Can you help me?
A special sort of water? Now who's been dreaming that stuff up then?
Arbor, please help. I need water that spills out of the ground.
There, a waterfall. As much water as you want.
Oh, it's not that simple. That water's changed. I need water directly out of the earth.
You elves always like to make things complicated, don't you?
Is he gonna take a pee in my bottle?
There you go. And don't start telling me that this is some kind of snot water or the like. This be tip-top quality groundwater.
I think he just took a
Good
shit.
work. Thank you.
A doo-doo.
I
This
have
is a
to get
family
on.
channel.
Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
So Arbor just took a duke inside our... Okay. Put it in the
Let's
bowl.
hope that Arbor's donation of water that spills from the earth will work.
Let's
It
see
doesn't
inside the
really
bowl
spill
here.
from the earth, but
We're looking for the
it is
password, right?
groundwater, and it's never seen the sun. Now all the symbols are glowing. Hello? Are you there?
I'm always there.
Snarky mirror.
I cast a spell over you single-handedly with no help.
Maybe we shouldn't be
You
snarky.
had help, you just didn't realise it.
Oh,
No, I did it by myself.
I'm the all-knowing seer. I'm telling you, you are wrong.
Are you really all-knowing?
No, but it sounds better than I am the seer who saw more than any other being in the world and yet didn't see all.
I did
Okay.
summon you, but I don't really know anything about you. Do you live in the water, or are you the water?
No, the water is just a reflective surface. I live on the other side of the mirrors. I see
All
what
mirrors?
happens in front of mirrors. To you, they are simple reflections. To me, they are the window through which I view
oh my
your
god,
world.
we got a peeping Tom here, boys.
Okay. So you live on the other side of all mirrors. Does that include the one in my bedroom?
I can look through any reflective surface. I see
Dodged
all.
it, just like a politician.
You do
He's
close
seen
your
some
eyes,
things.
when it's the decent thing to do, right?
I see all.
Yes, understood. But if someone's undressing in front of their mirror or doing embarrassing things that no one else should see, you do look away, right?
I can see into the furthest reaches of the world. I see the good and the bad, the beautiful and the abominable.
Oh boy.
You saw me giving an imaginary harp concert in front of my mirror.
I count that amongst the abominable.
Oh, he admits it.
And Mother and others summon you to ask your advice.
I wouldn't exactly describe it as asking. They know how to reach me via one of the mirrors. They want me to give them information, and if I don't answer, they just stand there and stare at me.
That is always awkward.
So you help them.
That is the question, is it not? Do I have an interest in supporting either one or the other side, or would I rather watch a catastrophe unfold?
So you'd pour oil onto the fire just because you want to watch the flames?
I could, but mostly I restrict myself to watching. I love to see how things develop. I can't abide when things come to a standstill. That's when I'm always tempted to give someone a shove in the right direction.
There's talk of an epidemic in Seastone which is spreading. Do you know anything about it?
It is not an epidemic.
Okay. Information.
What is it then?
It's something that you'll get involved with.
Can you see into the future?
It's the sex.
Stories repeat themselves. Other places, other participants, but the course remains the same. Good fights evil.
True. Think about every game you've ever played. It's always good versus evil. Unless it's a weird one. First thing that came to mind was Outlast, which was all evil. I did a playthrough of that for Halloween, by the way, if you want to check it out. Nasty.
Why am I pregnant?
You are pregnant?
Question mark?
Did you not know that? You being the nearly all-knowing oracle.
I didn't see that. When did you get pregnant?
I'm asking you.
Stupid romance. A woodland glade, a bed in the cornfield, not a mirror in sight. Couldn't you and Maid have done that somewhere else?
Done what?
Done what?
Oh,
Yes. Nothing at all, Princess.
mm-hmm.
I need today's password for the Woodland Realm Border Watch. Do you know it?
Of course. Your mother told the commander of the guards when she was standing next to the mirror surface of the moon well.
So give me the password, please.
Can I have it?
Absolutely. I want to see how this develops. And there are quite a few surprises awaiting you in Seastone.
Which, of course, you're not going to tell me about.
They wouldn't be surprises if I told you about them.
By any chance, is the password melon?
How do you know that?
Stories repeat themselves. Do you not know that? Thanks for that.
Melon must be a password from the first game.
I have to go.
Yes, you must. But we will see each other again soon.
Well, you'll be seeing me all the time,
you mean
dude.
to say you will see me and follow my every move?
When
Yes,
I'm taking a
but
duke.
I didn't mean that. You will seek me out before this story ends.
Okay.
Really?
Yes, you will want to help a friend in need and won't know how to. That's when you will seek and find me.
Where will I find you?
In a flying town, in a house with no corners. Till then, Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm.
Flying town?
Oh.
House with no corners. That must be like a circular house in Seastone? Probably. Alright. Second order of business. We need a pot of gold. Now, to get the pot of gold, we of course need a rainbow. To get a rainbow, and this is part of my research, we need to read this book about carpentry to the tree, and it's going to be upset.
I wonder if trees regard a carpenter as the bogeyman. It's not nice, but I'll have to find out.
Well, we read it to the dude.
One
He was
can
sad.
easily fell a tree with the help of an axe and wedges. In my experience, nothing beats a sharp saw guided by two men. Slish, slash! The teeth of the saw bite into the wood, and in a few minutes, even the largest tree tumbles to the ground.
That's terrifying,
After
dude.
this, the smaller branches and the bark are removed from the trunk using hatchets. Once the tree is sawn into several pieces, it's ready to be transported away.
Oh.
Wow. I feel a bit dirty. It'll be all right. You'll see.
The poor willow. Behold the rainbow. And now we take our shovel and we dig.
Hey, there's a rainbow. Since the willow's branches are hanging down for some inexplicable reason, the sun is able to shine directly onto the waterfall again and is now producing a pretty rainbow over the garden.
Well, there's only one thing to find now. Start digging, lady. Wow, she really got down there. With the poop shovel even. Gross.
A pot of gold, and no grumpy leprechaun protecting it. What a stroke of luck.
Can I get that shovel back, or? Alright, let's talk to Arbor. See if he has anything new.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I...
I don't need your spade anymore. I've put it over there.
Ah, that's great. And you've dug a lovely hole, too, right in the middle of my lawn.
Ooh, he's pissed.
Ah, sorry about that.
Oh, what the heck. I'll plant it with something.
Good
I
idea,
have to
Arbor.
get on. Don't work too hard.
That...
Okay, so now we need to get the pot of gold. I think we need to look at the pond.
There appears to be an amazing collection of stuff accumulated in the little pond. I wonder if there's anything there that could prove useful.
I think if you get to level 22 fishing, you get something. Fish. We got
A
junk.
classic.
Oh,
Simply beautiful.
I thought, 22 fishing and then you got something.
A classic.
Alright, one more. Third time's a charm. That's not what I wanted. Give me that. Nada.
Oh.
Alright, so let's go talk to Cheep. We have our pot of gold. We need to pay for the Hippogriff. We need to get the pot of gold over there.
Hey, Cheep.
We've got
I
our
have the
gold.
pot of gold here. Go on, take it to the stud. Oh, I realise it's too heavy.
Put those thick birdie muscles into it.
I won an arm wrestling contest against an orc warrior in Seastone with the help of a strength elixir. We could get something like that for you. I'll be back soon, Cheep.
Strength elixir. Okay. Can we make one? Oh, that's right. We gotta go talk to dear old Dad. He's one of my favorite characters in the game. He always has so much cool stuff to say, if you remember the last episode.
Pa?
Yes, Poppet?
Hypothetically, if Cheep-Cheep had to transport something heavy through the air, how could I help him do it?
You could ask me to give him the necessary strength. Which you have just done, have you not?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Of course. But the effect would not last long enough to transport you to, let's say, Seastone.
He doesn't need to do that. It's just a short distance.
All right. Bring me some sunflower seeds.
I got him.
I have a few sunflower seeds. Here.
Good. Keep still.
Keeping still. Actively keeping still. You're staring at them. You're reaching under your beard. That's creepy.
That's it.
Just give Cheep-Cheep these seeds to eat shortly before he starts on his journey.
Thanks.
That's it?
Whatever you did to those sunflower seeds looked like magic to me.
Oh,
Of
no.
course.
It was the opposite of magic. Nature, life, pure life.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
Listen to the wind in the willows and the mole and the toad. They know the answer.
I've seen that cartoon.
Enlighten me.
Ghosts and demons, deep in prayer, they may be clever, but they are not wise.
Understood. I've got quite a lot to...
Goodbye, little...
See you later, Father.
Adios, Dad. Thanks for giving me the cheap steroids. Let's see what Mom has to say.
I'll leave her to work.
Oh.
This magical epidemic seems to be...
I'm actually not super upset about that. I didn't really want to talk to Mom anyway. Although the tutorial... I don't want to say tutorial. The bullet points I read said something about getting fishing to 1,000 with a magical hat. Let's read that fishing book again.
I already know everything.
Oh. Let's do this. Let's get the pot of gold going.
Hey, Cheep. Father's changed the sunflower seeds.
You're going to
Well,
turn into a
can you feel
badass.
anything?
Oh, oh God.
Now, don't exaggerate.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Dude's
okay,
on the
here.
juice. Oh shit.
Oh, I hope it works. But what's he gonna be like when he's super cheap? He's got enough of an exaggerated opinion of himself as it is.
Hey, super cheap is fine. Okay. So let's go talk to Arbor again. Unless the Hippogriff's out here, and that's why this is taking it. Oh. Cheap brought back a giant crate.
Oh, that's overdoing it a bit.
What the hell did we just buy? We'll go check it out in a second. I'll talk to Arbor first.
I don't know what I could ask.
Oh, well, heck, I guess there's only one thing for us to do. Go take a look-see. What's in the box? Please don't be a hippogriff head.
I thought you just wanted to deliver the pot of gold. You deserve it. Any problems on the journey? Good. And the watch just let you pass?
You flew over them.
They trust you.
Oh. He's a cute little guy. I wonder if there's like a plushie available of him that I could put on the wall.
It's really in there, is it? Our hippogriff? Why did the stud put it in there? Couldn't they have just let it fly back with you?
Are you flexing on me right now, bird?
You mean it was in the box already? You didn't actually see it?
Oh god, what the hell did we get sold, dude?
I'd love to have your trust. Oh well, at least it's pretty lively.
Well, let's open that thing.
Cheep-cheep blind purchased the hippogriff. His trust in the Aculeus stud is far greater than his mistrust of humankind's capacity to deceive.
Hey.
Relax, I'm on it.
Just open. Oh god. It's escaping. What? The H? Oh.
You've still got the receipt, haven't you, Cheep?
He's a nice little dude.
Cheep? Didn't the hippogriff in the magazine look a bit different to this? Bigger, bit more griff, and a bit less hippo?
Hey. It's a hippo with flying wings. Oh, it can fly though. Look at him.
Is this the effect of the epidemic? Mother said it changed things.
Well, hello?
You are strong enough, aren't you? You were able to demolish that box just now. Can you carry me as far as Seastone? Right then.
Mount up, dude.
The Archmage. Murdered?
Oh shit.
By Wilbur Weathervane? There's something strange afoot, Cheep. Mark my words.
Can't believe the Archmage had been murdered.
Someone's responsible for this epidemic and someone wants to hurt our friends. Away to Seastone.
More on it. Oh, I guess no fishing hat. Hopefully we don't need that later. Well, that was cool. We got a pink hippo, an actual hippo, to ride. It's a bit weird. If there's a plushie of that, for sure. Ooh. Now this I haven't read. This is all raw, man.
Weathervane.
You want to teach us?
Well, yes. Why not?
You're a gnome. Gnomes can't do magic.
I can, and have. During my mage training, yes?
My mother also says that you should not be a teacher. But I think you're great, Professor.
Oh, thank you.
Say, Professor, what exactly is the magic constant? How long must Aventasia mature? What can you tell us about ancient magic runes?
I will answer all your questions, but not now. It's time for History of Magic.
Oh, good.
Then I have a history question. As everyone knows, gnomes are completely incompetent when it comes to magic.
Wow, this kid's an ass. They both are, dude. So this guy's definitely from the first game.
Only one great gnome mage has appeared in the last 800 years. He defeated Gremar, the last of the great dragons.
Was that
What
me?
was the name of that last great gnome mage?
He was called, sit down at your desk properly and don't ask stupid questions.
But don't they say there are no stupid questions, only stupid answers? And that there aren't supposed to be any bad students, only bad teachers?
Not right now. We will...
I hate this kid.
Open your textbooks to page 100 and...
There's a full pentagram up there, dude.
I was right, wasn't I? You know nothing, not even the name of the only great mage your own people ever produced.
I just need a drink of water. Frog in my throat.
Ha!
Well.
Oh man, Master Marcus warned me that the students would test me the first few hours, but this is a nightmare. I don't know all of these things. I know nothing.
Well, what the hell are you doing in this position?
Easy, boy, easy. Think, Wilbur, think.
Okay, we are now Wilbur, the gnome. And we are off to our third character. Hopefully everybody comes together here in the end, but I think the goal for this episode was to finish Ivadora's little chapter, and we did. And when we come back for episode 4, we're gonna get started on Wilbur the gnome, see what the heck is happening here, and what we're supposed to do. Wow, look at the size of that horn. Holy crap. And what is that, a lamb? Look at Fridolin the rabbit sheep. Oh wow, that's interesting. And he has a teddy. There's lots of stuff in this room to explore, and lots to do. This was a good time. We got through it, boom, boom, boom. I'm only going to do that in the future. You know, look at the tips. If I feel things might tend to drag on a little bit. Like I said, the only thing that I wanted to do was make sure this episode covered Ivadora's story, because we had been there for a while and I didn't want to be there for more than 2 hours. So, Wilbur the gnome is from the first game. I don't know much else. Be good to each other. And I just completed my Greater Rift 70 on the Barbarian. You should check that out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, and I recorded the first 45 minutes or so of Sundered Eldritch Edition, which is a Metroidvania that's all hand-drawn by Thunder Lotus Games, and it's really neat looking. You should go check that out. I might actually start running that one too. I might be by the time this comes out. Have a great day, guys. See you in the next one. Take care.